homelessness to happiness, Miss Kari Diamond wants to inspire you. Kari grew up in Clarendon, Jamaica, and her young life was filled with trials and triumphs. Eventually, she migrated to North America, and the untimely passing of her beloved mother subsequently led her to living in the streets of Florida as a homeless person. However, it was her faith and resolve that kept her going, and one day, while on the bus, she stumbled across an advert in a tabloid for models, which, despite her circumstance, she landed, and that became the catalyst in her life of transformation. Soon thereafter, she found herself working at a magazine company and local radio station where her childhood love of music was further amplified, and hence the birth of Kari Diamond. The diamond was inspired by her platinum blonde hair color. Inspired by acts such as Bounty Killer, Sean Paul, and Shaggy, Kari began seriously delving into music and soon recorded her first album, which unfortunately was never released. Reflecting on all that she has endured, Kari Diamond says, "In spite of my circumstances and all that I've been through, I knew in my heart that I was destined to be successful. If you can dream it, then believe it. Then you will have it." Intent on not only scribing her name in the annals of music greats, Kari also wants her journey to leave a perennial impact. She has since written, produced, and launched her very first inspirational album titled No Pressure in 2010. Achieving some levels of success, she soon followed up in 2017 with Pretty Face and is currently launching a campaign to promote the body of work. According to Kari, the lyrics from both albums were inspired by my life journey and reflects on my struggles and victories. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the Pathways to Success, Miss Kari Diamond.
Welcome to Pathways to Success. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Hunter, with the beautiful Kari Diamond. Kari, welcome to Pathways to Success.
Thank you for having me. We were having too much fun, as you saw when you came on.
Yeah, I mean, she took us through. She kept it real with us, and I want to share some of the realness today with all those who are our viewers right now. But tell us about yourself. You are a wife, mother. Tell us about your family.
Yes, I am a wife, a mother. I have 7 children. Yes, I know. Yeah, but what can I say? What they used to say, you don't know how to watch TV. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna work on it. I think Dr. Hunter is gonna get me a television.
Yes.
Because I obviously need to find another activity.
For real. Wow. How do you balance? Because your path. I'm going to ask you to tell us your path to success.
Yeah. Well, definitely. You know what? The first thing is just being driven.
Yes.
You just have to make up your mind that no matter what your obstacles are, that better is going to come.
Yes.
And once you believe that, then that's what it is. And that's basically what has always kept me. I've always keep envisioning myself in different places, and I believe that after a while, you will just start walking into that.
How do you balance being? Can I ask that 7 wonderful? That's God's perfect number, right? Mm-hmm. But you have 8, your husband, right?
Yes.
Do you have any pets at home?
No.
Okay,
I have fishes.
You have how many fishes?
Nemo stays in the tank.
They stay in the tank. Okay. I was saying, how do you balance all of that and achieve so much?
Drugs. I'm joking. No, I do not drink.
No, she knows. We're just having a great time.
So I won't mislead you. You know what? I think it's just pure determination. You wake up in the morning, you have things to achieve. And like everybody says, you're a busybody. Everybody that knows me says, you don't stop. Why are you like this? But I think greatness, in order to achieve greatness, you just have to keep working, and nothing should stop you.
Yeah.
Nothing should stop you from getting to where you need to go.
So you're career driven. You have a
Mhm.
goal in
Mhm.
mind, and because you have a
That's
goal,
it.
you just keep on
Mhm.
working at it.
That's it.
That's one of the way to inspire other people to the next level.
That's it. You have to have a vision. The Bible
Yes.
said, without a vision, my people perish. And if you have a vision, you need to write it down, make it plain, and go after it.
What was your inspiration that motivated you to becoming a musical artist?
I think one of the first thing, I just grew up loving music. I grew up in a bar. That's
You
why
did?
I don't. Yes, I grew up in a
Are
bar.
you not from Kingston?
No, I'm from of course. Only
I
Kingston.
didn't know that there was bars in Clarendon. What are you talking about?
Listen, the bars in Clarendon, we don't let minors drink. The ones in Kingston, you can have a drink and a smoke. But the ones in Clarendon, we don't allow. And the one that the bottle that's under the counter, that's not legal, that's not on the top shelf, that we don't allow kids to have. Obviously, Dr. Hunter had a few of those.
Yeah, because I'm in Kingston. There's no rules right there.
So, that's where my love for music began, in the bar. I would sit, I would hear the music playing, and I don't know, it just gravitates to it. And I think over time, I just was like, I think I would start learning all the songs. I think back then, I won't tell you guys what the artists were, because then you're going to try to age me, and don't try to do that. Okay? A woman never tells her true age, and I'm 27 every day, no matter what happens. So
let's ask our kids.
My children are delusional. If you ask them any of these questions, they really don't know. Okay? They asked them when I was a minor.
But the kids will tell the truth. Kids always tell the truth, right?
True.
They always. But the past of your mom.
Brainwash them.
The past of your mom was very traumatic. I'm sure.
Yes, it was. To be honest, I remember I dreamt my mom passing. Like before she passed, like years before she passed, I went to church and told the pastor, I was like, hey, listen, my mom's going to pass away. They were like, oh, that's not true. That's not going to happen. And it happened just like that. My mom got sick. And I think God prepared me, because I practically took care of her, even though I was a minor. It was like, God helped me to help shower her, feed her, cook, when she got to the point where she could not help herself. So I think that was just a gift that God gave me. And I always remember her saying to me, Kari, God bless you. I don't know how you know these things. And so it was traumatic, and but I knew that God brought me through it. And while going through it, I always told the Lord, I said, hey, you know what? You said you'd be a mother to the motherless and a father to the fatherless. So you have a big job on your hand, because I know I'm a lot to handle. But and that's what brought me through.
What your father? What's your father?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I think my father was going through a stage in his life where it was too much for him. And so we ended up on the streets, like me and my sister and brother. And we were about 12 years old, came home, and we were basically told, hey, listen, you guys got to pack up your things. This is it. Called a friend mom, and that's really how that went. Ended up on the street. But you know what? I always remember my mom telling me, for some reason, out of all my siblings, she'd say, here's your social security card. You hold on to that. Here's your passport. You hold on to that. Here's your alien card. When you get 18, you need to apply for your citizen. My mom would talk to me as if I'm a grown up, and I'm like, but I have older sisters and brothers. Why she's always telling me to do this? But I think she always saw something in me to put that pressure on me. And so even during that time, I would say, but Daddy, this is how much the mortgage is. What's the problem? This is how much this is. Like, I knew everything that was happening. So after that, after we went through that phase of just being on the streets, I was always resilient in saying, okay, I got to get a job. I was 12. I called people I knew that did cleaning companies. I say, hey, I could work on the weekends. I can do this. And I mean, I practically live on my own at 15 years old and paying my bills. I didn't have time I was running track. I had to kind of give that away and, focus on working and trying to get to school, and that's really what it was.
So that's how you moved from the streets to the palace.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Congratulations. It was sheer determination and a structured mindset.
Your mindset, and not easily persuade and brainwash. I mean, because there was the drugs, there was the bad friends, but you have to stay focused on what your goal is, what you want to see your life. And even on the bus rides, I would envision cars. I envision, this is what I want to do with my life. This is where I'm going. And I just kept telling myself those things, and and I live to see that I'm living what I envisioned.
Wow, many cars. I won't give you the numbers. We must talk about mansions, but we could have done maybe another interview, and then maybe the other people we go to the back. No, no.
Yes.
Back of but
Well, I learned something today. It's holy match your money.
yes, it is. Holy match your money. Your money match with mine.
Dr. Hunty
We're
told me
singing
that
Happy New Year.
That's my music. If you hear me say that, I got it from here. Okay.
Holy match your money. Always remember that. But you're a model too. I mean,
yes, I
my
did
word.
music videos. There were some videos that I was on MTV where
Really?
I told no one, and they were like, "Wait a minute, I saw you on a yacht on this video." I was like, "Well, it was paying the bills, so I showed up, and they signed my contract, and I went on there, and I went home." And yeah, so anywhere that there was open legal, I mean, I got involved in illegal stuff now. Hold on, but
You
that's a whole other story.
Oh my God.
But
should have done it all.
yes. So I mean, but the thing is, I just kept staying focused. Like, you know what, this is what I want to do, and this is what I tell my kids now. I'm a pusher. I push them, and anyone that's around me, I feel like I have to push them. Like, yo, you can't be complacent. You can't just want to settle. There's no rain check in life. In this life, you can't take a rain check with you.
So you stepped from modeling. I mean, how fruitful was that? Because
modeling,
modeling, I always wondered. I have a son who came to me and told me that he wanted to become a model. So I said to him, "Oh my God, I thought that was a hobby." No, that's serious is what I said. So interviewed you was a model. No, I said everybody was upset, but I said, "Man, go and get a job." I thought that was a hobby.
Even in today's society, modeling will pay the bills. The thing, though, I think you have to know, if you're going to get your kids involved in modeling, they have to have a strong mindset, because they could be easily swayed. Because I went to casting where I would see young ladies won't eat anything because they don't want to gain a pound, and I'm like, "Yo, where's the pizza?" And they're looking at me like whatever. And it's funny because I had that mentality. Most of the people would gravitate to me more because I would be like, "What?" I'm like, "What are you eating? What is that? Who's a rabbit?" Or whatever. And I just found that I had my head on my shoulder. So that industry is really not for a person who's not strong-minded, because you can easily be swayed. So if you have children, a lot of parents want to push their children into modeling. If they're not very strong mentally, that's not the career for them, because there's drugs, there's so many things, the wrong path that they could go down.
Drugs? I never thought, not to sound that I'm not a mature man, but I never thought within modeling. I know about the music,
the pressure of staying awake, the pressure of going from one casting to the next and have to deliver the way. And I did mini commercials and stuff like that. Cleo, that psychic thing, when they found out I was Jamaican, they were like, "Yo, we have a commercial for you." But I was like, "I'm not joining. Listen, I'm out here in the world, but I know better. God will get me. He's gonna pull the rug from under me. I'm not pulling that one up. We gotta know. He's gonna say, 'Hold up, you know better.'" So
What was it, a he or she? Because I'm still
Cleo?
Yeah.
Oh,
was it a he or she? Because
I think it was a she. She was a she. She was a she. Yeah. She was a she. Yes, but I know.
Has she ever been to Jamaica?
No, she's American.
Really?
And she got that cast
Wow.
from one of the talent agency I used to work with, and they booked her, but they were looking for a more authentic Jamaican, and they were hoping, but I was like, "Nah, that part is not for me." Yeah, that part was not for me. Anything that had to do, some of the castings I did, there was for a movie in South Beach, but they wanted you to play like a prostitute. I was like, "Listen, no. I'm not struggling with those things, so I'm not joining that." There's just a limit to how I'm gonna make this money, and that's not it right there.
I like.
That's not it.
I like you. Have you ever thought about doing a comedy? You're so humorous. Have you ever thought about going to comedy?
I mean, say whatever comes to my mind.
I believe that you do very well.
Thank you. Maybe me and Dr. Hunter is gonna start a new comedy show, right?
St. Catherine. No. Clarendon versus Kingston, Jamaica.
It would listen. Anybody that come from Clarendon know that we're better. Okay, so anything Clarendon people are going to excel at. Okay, if you're from Kingston, you're flop. Although I still love you, and I visit Kingston all the time, but you're not on the same level as the people from Clarendon.
Suppose I tell you, it was only one bar in Clarendon, and it was the bar that you knew. We talked about. You want us to start jokes on set?
We're not trying to be alcoholics. In Kingston, due to the pressure of that life, you have to drink and you have to smoke. That's why them start them out young. In Clarendon, they want us to play and grow, right?
We had to really drink the alcohol, really, because going to Clarendon, there was a lot of duppy stories, and so we had to really have something in us.
Yeah, but Kingston have a whole heap of duppy stories. They have a lot of duppy stories in Kingston. Listen, I'm not full of duppy stories. I think all the duppies are made in Kingston. A matter of fact,
That's true.
they make all the duppies up in Kingston, and they don't like to come to Clarendon because we don't want them.
You don't want none of that, don't you?
We don't want none of that.
Every diamond is the best,
We
right?
don't want that.
Tell us about your time. No, you're amazing. Your pathway to success has been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Different roles in life, and I like that. Your kids are tremendously blessed to have a mother who can, and a father, of course, who can.
Mm-hmm.
But direct them to the right road. But you're tell us about your time with magazine.
Okay.
You also you did radio.
Yes, I did radio. So there was a magazine that we did, Dancehall Vibe. A lot of people back in the days would know about Dancehall Vibe. Kari Diamond, Dancehall Vibe. Yes. So basically, I used to So me and Magnum rest in peace. He's no longer here with us. And Destiny, that was our magazine. So basically, when we came out with Dancehall Vibe, we actually would we'll do like mini sponsors as far as you can put in your events and things like that. And then not only that, we do a lot of interviews with all the artists, whether Sean Paul, Shaggy, and things like that. So I was always on the road. And I mean, that door just opened, and we were talking one day in Denny's, and you're always brainstorming. I was like, there's no place that all Jamaican people can go to and find things that's gonna help them go out to party, because I used to party a lot. I was like, I knew every party. So, and that's how Dancehall Vibe came out. And then Paul came with No Magazine. No offense, Paul, but No Magazine is not Dancehall Vibe.
I remember that magazine.
No Magazine is still out, yes. Mm-hmm.
So you're the brainchild of that magazine.
Yes, me and Magnum and Destiny. That was our baby back then. And we did big things with that magazine, So another thing, the thing is, I'm not afraid to try things.
Right.
Trying trying is not failure. It's not trying. It's really when you fail. You just never know. You never know what's gonna happen. And my husband sometimes says you just go off impulse, but I love to try things and test my hands at something new and see if it works.
That's how you're very successful. You're on pathway to success today. That's really. I remember Dancehall Vibes. I remember that. I really enjoy reading it. And so to know that you did that, oh my God! But then you went into radio. You're disc jockey. What were you doing?
Well, I got
giving jokes, or telling about Clarendon. What were you doing? Tell us.
The thing is, I used to watch the DJs, and I'm like, I could do a better job. And every time I go to the party, I'm like, yo, so there was Whatless Boy, when Bounty came out with Whatless Boy, and I was like, so why they don't play the Tanya Steven and Clash that Whatless Boy? And I'll be thinking of these things while I'm at the event, and I'm like, you know what? I want to learn to select. So I hit up a few of my selection friends. I said, hey, can you guys teach me to select? And they were like, what? You want to select now? Oh my gosh, this girl. So one of my friends says, I will teach you, but it's going to be late nights, because when I get off and then I get to it's going to be, and I would get to their house at 1:00, and we would rehearse till 5:00 in the morning. And I would do that every day that was available until I got signed with a group called Rhythm Force. And me and Craig became Rhythm Force. And we would go to every hot party, and I would clash him. So when he would draw, I would draw Whatless Boy when he tried to play any song. And that was my thing to him. I would always be calling him a Whatless Boy with Bounty. And then when he tried to diss me, I said, when some boy done work, and then, and all of that stuff. So that was me. I would be like on the 1s and 2s and the 3s and everything. So
that's why I don't try to clash over when it comes to Kingston and Clarendon.
No, don't do it.
What do you think would happen right here? I'm vibing to
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But your first album never got released.
It was a secular album.
It was the secular. What type of album? I wanted to know now because I want to also get a vibes about what type of music that you were planning to release to the world as a secular artist.
Put it this way, from the clashes that we were doing, and thank God I was never big at cursing. I don't know, something about that. I feel like you could express yourself without using profanity. I was never like, I don't know, I was never big at cursing. But I knew that album, after I really sat back and listened to it, I was like, I don't think I want to be associated with this kind of stuff that I'm talking about. You know, this is going in the books forever.
Yeah.
And I think I sat down, I was like, because I grew up having a fear of God in church. So it's like, no matter how bad I was, how much, I mean, that was a whole nother story, but no matter how much trouble I was given, I always knew better when it came to certain things and certain levels I wouldn't cross. And when I sat back and listened to that, I'm like, you know what, me no longer, me and God have no problem. So if I gotta load this is not worth the money and it's not worth the fame. And that's really, I just said, Sasa Blue, we're leaving this album right here. And they say, what? And they say, yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Wow. So you had a great fear for God, and then you recognized that this was not you. This is not what you want portrayed to the world.
That's right.
I've had. I want to thank you so much. You're one of the few artists that come on my path and bring out a copy of your album, and I had the opportunity to listen to both of your albums.
Thank you.
And I was tremendously blessed, and I enjoyed it. And I took it to Bahamas, and so happened I'm gonna have to ask you for another copy because someone took one. One copy, so but tell us about the inspiration behind the album Pretty Face.
Well,
how did it came about?
Pretty Face is, I got inspired. I was in the store. I think I was in one of the store, and somebody was there talking to me, and I realized that every time I went out, a guy would try to talk to me or whatever, and one day I was talking to somebody, they were like, oh yeah, you're just one of those pretty girls, and almost as in a point. And then one of my artist friends came to my house and was like, all the pretty girls cannot cook and cannot this and cannot that. And I was like, what? I'm not just a pretty face. There's more to me than just this. Yes. So I'm gonna say, all right, boss, I'm gonna cook you a plate. I'm gonna show you all this pretty face do it. And and I thought of it and I said, wow, this is a great album because it's just talking about there's more to me than just the exterior. Because a lot of time people see you and just feel like that's it, and they don't know that there's different layers to someone. So, that's how Pretty Face came about. Great
album. How can they get their CDs? Because
you can check out. I mean, we're on Pandora, so if you listen to Pandora, you can find, put in Kary Diamond. All right, so that Kari spelled different because I'm special, so it's Kary, and then Diamond. You can find it at Amazon, Apple Music, any of your hot music stores. Spotify, you name it, the music is there.
You in Florida, you have been a selector, you have done modeling, you're a registered nurse.
No, yes, so I'm a nurse, night nurse. No.
Not the Gregory Isaac one. She's not talking about that one.
Well, okay. No, okay, but yes, we are a night nurse and a day nurse and a night nurse. Now I'm doing other things.
That's good.
Other things.
Wow.
Things that don't require my undivided attention.
I like that. But you are, I mean, you mentioned homeless, but that didn't deter you. Mm-hmm. What I like about your so inspiration, that didn't deter you. No. In reaching out for your goals. You believe, even though your mother, so rest in peace, even though she died, you're always saying, okay, I gotta make it. And you never stop pushing until.
Listen, I remember when I found out that I was going to high school, and because I had no adult to transfer me, the school was like so far from where I was staying that I would have to take 3 and 4 buses to get there. So I would get to school mad late.
Right
and
here?
I tell you, in America.
Wow, really?
And I would get to school so late, and I would just tell the teachers, "Hey, listen, you have no clue." And then I would have to leave there, go to work, and not sure how I was going to get home. But again, like I tell people, it's just your mindset, you know. And I said it doesn't matter how long it takes you to achieve your goal. It's just you achieving those goals. Because some people might start late, you know. And I realized I had to take night classes and I had to do all other things to achieve my goal. But I just stayed at it. And I eventually, if you take, even if you're going to college now, you're taking one class here, one class there, one class there, one class there, then one class that start adding up. You know what I mean? So, you know, your timing is not the same as everyone else. And that's where you have to just separate yourself, come out of that thing where you are trying to get something done at a certain time because you want to be with everyone else. Sometimes that's not your road, you know, and you just have to navigate through your little bumps and you'll get where you have to go.
Where have you traveled to do music? Because another question I wanted to ask you: do you see yourself promote, because you have done select, you have done? Do you see yourself promoting like gospel shows?
Yeah,
Also,
I definitely actually I
female artists. Nothing wrong with the male, but it'd be good to see a
something's wrong
promoter.
with the male and not something's wrong with the male. Lots of things are wrong with the male.
But wouldn't it be
Okay.
good to see a gospel show showcasing female gospel artists that rocks your type of music that you do?
Absolutely.
I think that would be great. I've never seen that before.
There's a couple of female artists that's in. I mean, now you guys know Marion Hall, Lady Saw formerly that's you know have joined this side of the world, and you know there's Debbie Vibes. There's another girl that's she's very good. There's Delia Mack. There's a couple of females that spit, you know, a couple bars easy, you know, some 16 bars like a bounty, a joke. But you know, yeah. But I would definitely love to see the female. You know, the thing is, females on a whole, whether in secular music or gospel music, it's always a harder fight. They have to always work harder in so many ways, and that's the bottom line. It's always that extra fight. So the thing is the determination, and of course I definitely would love to be able to do that, and I will.
A sisters concert, big great showcasing
I will.
some of the best gospel talents,
Absolutely.
And show the world that women can work together in harmony.
Yes.
Harmony.
Harmony.
But
Yeah.
no, that'll be great.
Absolutely.
I think it'd be good to see you because you're such a great inspiration. You're a role model to not only females but also to men.
Mm-hmm.
And because a lot of men, you know what I've thought of? If they became homeless, they would thought, okay, let's just do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get involved in the
that
camp.
road, you know. I thought about that. I was like, wait a minute, this I'm working. How many hours? Lord, this is crazy. And then, you know, it's funny because one day I prayed, I was like, yo, you know, and I know this was not the Lord answering this. That's the next thing. You guys don't know when God is answering the prayer. That was not the Lord. The devil heard when I said, I need to make some fast money. And by 12 o'clock, a homeboy of mine called and was like, hey, Kari, can you accept packages? And I was like, what? That was too fast. Like, hold on, what's going on here? You know, and God convicted me of that. And I sat on one day on a plane and I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is not for me. Yeah. You know, I thought about millions of people that would pass. And you know what? The funny thing is God was protecting me because there was a job I was supposed to take and I went home, picked up my ID, and was about to go on the plane. And long story short, I got to the airport and my ID was gone. And my friend was like, but the ID was right here. Where's the ID? I said, I don't know. The person that took that flight served 15 years. And, you know, it was just like things like that. Or if I got up one night and said, you know, I'm not going clubbing tonight. I don't feel well. I tell my sister, okay, I'm going to go to sleep. That club would get shot up that night. Like, you know, my friend bought a car, said, yo, let's go on the 9 to 5. I said, and I was like, you know, I don't feel like it. And I would see it on the news. The car got completely shot up. So I knew that God was always protecting me. Yeah. And I saw that through my entire, because I have tons of stories like that. Like people were like, yo, she said she's not going nowhere. There's a reason. Don't go, you know? And so I knew that God was protecting me. So again, you know, it was mainly, the Bible says, train up a child in the way that they should grow. When they get old, they will not depart from it. And I think that's what kept swaying me back. Even though I kept wanting to go here, it kept trying to get me back on the right track. No matter how far out I'll try to go, there was a certain things that my morals I just couldn't do. You know.
I like that. Morals is so important to have, and integrity. That's a powerful testimony you just gave, because wow, the person on the flag got 15 years. And then with these, you can see that God loves you, and you're called.
I'm his favorite.
Yeah, I believe you. No, I believe you. You're called to lead many people to Christ, because God has protected you from so many things. And look at you standing today to say that, you know what, not every prayer you pray is the answer from God. And that's so important, because a lot of Christians will think that, oh yes, that is God saying it's the way.
Oh no,
some people would think that way.
Yeah, no, that's not it, you know. And I'm definitely grateful. And you know, I always tell people I am nowhere next perfection. I always identify myself to David. And because David does a lot of crazy things. He just, you know, God let him get away with murder. Now, I'm like that. God let me get away with murder sometimes, you know, because he's like, her heart is in the right place. I have to not look at what she's doing, but I'm looking at her heart. She means well, you know.
and that's what God looks at.
Yeah.
Your heart. Man put it out where to feel, but God
looks at the heart.
Is on the heart. What are some of the great, or some of the artists that you have shared stage with that you really enjoyed ministering along with?
Recently, Papa San, I love Papa San. Listen, guys, I love.
Big up Papa San.
Yes, big up Papa San, and he's so humble.
Very.
He is so humble. It's like what you see is what you get. I mean, we were even sharing a text a couple of days ago, and I was laughing at him, you know, and I was like, you know, he's always so humble, and he just never, no matter, and I think that we don't realize who he really is. Because this man has set trends. He walked up at the height of his career, and to even walk into his faith and give up what he gave up. I mean, I love Papa San, and of course Marion Hall recently, formerly known as Lady Saw. I mean, I just love to see where she is and how she's growing, and you know, you're watching her grow and change as she goes along, because she's finding her own. And I love that, you know, and I can't wait to see her doing more dancehall-y type vibe things, which she actually have that new song that's out. Sorry to hurt your feelings. So yeah, sorry to hurt your feelings. I love that. You know.
I'm gonna hurt your feelings because you're gonna hurt your feelings, because I'm about to go into the studio and do my album. From Kingston. Out of Kingston.
That he has a
Out of Kingston.
Before his name, Book Smart. Watch here with that Book Smart. Not everybody that's Book Smart. I'm gonna comment that joy. He's very intelligent.
But I'm gonna have you co-write most of my songs.
Oh, okay.
So why is that? No, see,
he's a genius.
I'm a genius. That's how I'm gonna win. That's what I'm gonna do for you.
He's naturally a genius.
I received that from Kari because she is a genius. So for her to say that to me, I receive it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kari Diamond. Tell me something. What can we look for? Well, we're almost at the end of the year. Any gigs for the rest of the year?
Yes, I'm heading to the Bahamas. I will be seeing you guys next month.
Wow.
Yes, I'll be in Bahamas. We're gonna be at Jesus in the Park. So we're heading there. We definitely might be we'll be in London. There's another thing we're working on in the process, so I'll be there, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time in studio. I will be doing a track with a particular person that I won't name because I can't name.
It's not me.
Apart from him. So yeah, we're gonna be busy. The itinerary for the years is pulling up, and you know what? I'm just grateful because it just humbles you to know that people love your things, and when you see people purchasing your stuff online and listening to it, and it will say, "Yo, I love that song, No Other God," or "I love this," or from Africa. Like I got some email, and this gentleman from Africa. I mean, he literally knows the album word for word, and it's like, whoa, you know. And it's like, even though there's a language barrier, it's amazing, and it really humbles you, you know.
It's amazing. You mentioned Bahamas, Dr. Rosanne Christie, very powerful Bahamian. She's watching, so she'll be there. I can tell you, she's watching. She has all her team watching you right now. She just called, I think, powerful. I saw somewhere along that. So the Bahamians will be coming out, and I brought your CD there, so people are excited.
Yeah.
Who knows? I may just turn up to the concert.
Sounds like a plan. We're going to take his private jet.
Oh, yes. And at that time, who knows? I made us perform when I landed.
There we go. His debut, right?
Well, baby, I will wear. What can I wear? A thing on my
You
head.
can wear
Kingston?
anything. Kingston. They're gonna say Badman. Yes.
But tell me something. Can you leave us with something from your? Because we're going to come back. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back to what is it? You and the producers had something cooked up for them.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and we're gonna tell you the truth.
The truth. We're going to tell you some truth, right? Some real truth. But can you give us a little of your new song from one of your new album?
I'll give you Pretty Face. So when we step up on the block and all them and them all a chat and all the things them want for the world and all the things them want for say, how the big ball of them money them as when I know them want for take a shopping in LA, but you have to spend the weekend you with this at him and say, oh you really care, no I really want you near, you appeal of letter we get from yesterday, but the lyrics them must speak them for ton of DJ. Pretty face, no. We're not just the girls with a nice waistline. We're not just the sexy legs, no. For there's more to me than just this. Christ Jesus died for me, yeah. So I may be free from all my sins, and I am precious, yeah. In His sight, you don't know this.
Love it.
Do your verse now.
Whoa, man. Oh my God. Man, can I take a break first and get some cold water? Then
The Kingston move.
The Kingston move. Welcome to Kingston. Kari Diamond, you're amazing. Wow. You sound like Tanya. There's an artist that people tends to compare you with, Tanya Stevens.
Yes, that's true.
And you ever look at Kari B?
Cardi, no, I've seen her before with a. Is that right? How we do that? Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
I love that.
That's about what I know.
Well, I mean, some I believe that I can see you though crossing over with and work with artists like those type of artists because
Absolutely.
you're so flexible. And even with reality TV, you have the personality, the charisma, everything, the anointing for it.
Thank you.
So you're not a limited. I don't see us as a limited artist just the music alone. But I see movies,
Absolutely.
that sort of stuff. And believe me, it's an honor.
No, it's my pleasure.
It's an honor.
Even though I've come from Kingston, I still.
Well, I've decided to make her honorary Kingstonian.
And I decided to give him back.
What?
I
feel disrespected, man. Come on for the set. We'll take a short break. That's not the Kingstonian. We're going to take a short break and we're going to come back to you with Pathway to Success.
Yo, the time is serious that we're living in. Everything is happening. Just like the book of Revelation said. It's no joke. Man becoming lovers of themselves more than of God. Watch out. Yo, the signs of the time is all around. The signs of the time is all around. Time is winding down. Time is winding down. The signs of the time is all around. The signs of the time is all around.
Are you looking to advertise your business? Look no further. Pathways to Success is offering 3 30-second slots each Sunday of the month for $100. Please contact 561-331-1524 for all inquiries.
Would you cop it or drop it?
This segment of today's show is sponsored by Opulent Roots All Natural and Organic Hair Care Products. The featured song of the day is the No Mercy remix by Mr. Cooper featuring Blaze Hunter, Shoni, and Who is Nardo.
Let's go. Let me take you back to the year of '07, when I ignored the wise words of a reverend. Put his hand on my chest, boy, have faith. God loves you, even through your mistakes. Look to the sky, now I never saw a sign. Just follow the word and just be kind. Why is it so hard to apply? Why can I just learn in time? I'm thinking wise words of an ignorant man. Who the hell is this guy to reveal his plan? Who the hell is this guy to take the stand and tell me all the things that got in my head? I was just one kid trying to push my dream. I was just one kid without a team. I was just one kid without his dad. Now I think about it, it wasn't that bad.
Got a lot on my mind, so I think I'm gonna jump into RE. Cruising down 95, I gotta tell my girl I'll be home late. I'm on top of the world, so I'm gonna sit and ride the wave. Dear God, I just wanna know, do you really hear me pray?
Had a long week, ain't get a lot of sleep on the road all day, grinding in these streets. Make some money, pay some bills, red contracts, turned out deals. Hit the stage, rock the crowd, after party VIP. Dodge the models, all the bottles, Captain Morgan, Hennessy. Always in the fast lane on the highway of success. All eyes on me, so no matter what I gotta dress to impress. Autographs and photographs and interviews with the press. This is everyday life when you're consistently the best. I love it all, but sometimes I need to get away from the lights, the camera, the action. At times it's just too much to take. That's why I got my cell phone on airplane mode, cause I get 100 calls a day. Nobody knows my location, might as well be 1,000 miles away. So I take this time to talk to God. He lets me know he got my back, even though these times are hard. He risked my soul up the dirt, filthy grime I accumulate in this industry. So please don't kill my vibe. I'm taking this time for me, cause I got
a lot on my mind, so I think I'm gonna jump into RE. Cruising down 95, I gotta tell my girl I'll be home late. I'm on top of the world, so I'm gonna sit and ride the wave. Dear God, I just wanna know, do you really hear me pray? Do you really hear me pray?
Welcome back to Pathway to Success. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Hunter, with Kari Diamond, the amazing Kari Diamond. And we're now judges. We find ourselves.
We get our new job.
A new job we got. And that video, the name of the song is what? Institution?
Yes.
Institution. That was done by artist Mikey.
And featured Blaze Hunter.
Yes.
Everybody's a hunter.
I don't think he's my son. I'm not sure. I gotta find out after.
Well, you know,
I have to find out. I have to find out.
Jesus. But we don't know.
I have to find out. We don't know.
There's people that could show up.
That's what I'm saying.
Hi, Daddy.
Could be. I don't know. Welcome home, son. But I have to still rate the video, right, son?
Yes, you certainly, and you guys have to rate the video.
Yeah.
So if you guys can tell us what you think down below, that would be fantastic. I see somebody, Johnny's commenting. Yep. I see a lot of likes going on there. People liking the video. All right. Is that Patricia? Here, fire emoji over there, sir.
Yes.
Mine in Jamaica, that means burn things out. So we gotta be careful what we're trying to say. All right. So yeah, you guys can definitely give us your feedback on the track. I mean, and we'll definitely give you our feedback on the track.
Nice video though.
Yes, it was. Yeah, nice video. You know, I think a lot was spent into the scenery and the, you know, the and all of that. You know. So yeah, I think that's Blaze's move right there, right? Blaze might be a boxer.
Roseanne said, "What awesome."
Yeah.
George Bloomfield said, "Blessed, blessed." And that's his response to the video.
Right.
From Nicaragua. Who is that? Johnny, was it Lopez?
Yeah.
Johnny plays up. Yeah.
All right. So I see
Fire.
a lot of tens. I see a lot of fire going on there. So tight work, tight work.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nice work, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time for us, the judges, to tell you the truth of what we think. This is either crop it or drop it. So whether this is going to continue played on a station near you, we're going to determine that today.
Yes, we are.
Yes. So being a judge is difficult.
Difficult. Nakisha Waters said, powerful song. Sam Heath from South Africa, very professional. Wanda Howell say, hello. Roseanne Christie said 10 out of 10. Okay. Wonderful.
Sam, that's what he said.
Nakita Waters said, drop it. Somebody said, drop it.
Who said drop it?
Nakita Waters.
I would love to talk to
She's
her.
from Jamaica. She's from Ocho.
Oh, she's
Yes,
from Ochi.
Yeah, she's in North Carolina.
Okay.
They drop it.
It's the breeze in Ochi is cool enough so it get to your head and you don't really get to think straight. So yeah, okay. So we got one drop it.
Somebody say happy birthday, Daddy. I mean, it's not another child I don't know.
You know what? I am going to purchase Dr. Hunter a DNA test.
Thank you so much.
I think you should get an early Christmas gift.
I think so
Let me
too.
make sure I go ahead and purchase that right now so we can clear the air, okay? And then we can define all the jackets and all the suits.
And all the real ones, right? And all the real songs, Adora. But I want to thank you for my birthday gift. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
What?
Yeah, so let's see.
Let's see. Oh, that's why you write your stuff. Let me
Yeah.
try to.
No,
try your way by some look away, right? So.
Mine enough.
What? Is this better? Kingstonian white.
Is that what you're saying it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't feel like I unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond my control, have to be honest and gave it a joke. I said 7. And me thinking my copy me though.
And I came up with the same thing.
Yes.
A 7.
Yes.
I believe that the video was great.
Yes, it was.
They put a lot into the video, and I love the cars, the way they were dressed.
Well, it kept your eyes busy.
Get your eyes busy.
I think the only drawback and why I gave it a 7, I cannot actually remember the chorus, so it didn't stick with me.
Right.
So therefore, even though the fancy stuff and everything is moving, I can't remember the chorus, but everything else just seemed like it was going and it was great, it was fun. But remembering the chorus is a big deal, you know?
Chorus is a big deal.
Yeah, I see a lot of dads on there. I don't know why. Daddy.
Wow.
Listen,
oh my word.
Wow.
They're finally coming out of the woodwork.
Listen, and thank God for Jesus, because before he met him, yes.
Brilliant, cool. Lily Turner, she's from New Zealand. Brilliant, cool, and relevant. Oh
nice.
My word. That's just a 10. She said a 10.
She said a 10. All right.
Dave Donny, blessed. Oh, my birth month also. Happy birthday to Dave Danny.
Dave, happy birthday
to you.
Are you a son?
Elizabeth Perkins, Dr. Perkins said that was great. This is great. No, Nakisha turns to now. She says 8.
So she changed her mind.
She changed her mind.
She's a Chinese giver. She is wishy-washy. The fact that she changed her mind. Okay? She changed her mind. Who's that? Rosanna is laughing her butt off.
That's Rosanna in Bahamas. She'll be at your concert next week. Kari Diamond will be right there in Nassau. Is it Nassau?
Nassau.
Bahamas.
In October.
In October. That's
Yes,
next
I'll
month.
be there next month. I'll see you guys.
And then she goes to the chilly country, the country of soccer, London, England.
Yes. London.
London.
Let me
She's
talk
gonna
to
bring
you
back
my
some
British
tea.
voice. Would you like a cup of tea, Dr.
Thank you, please. I need the tea now.
I'm telling you. So, all right, guys. So, yeah, we definitely see it. So, everybody said love it. Yeah, I mean, again, it was a well put together video, and it definitely kept your audience busy with watching everything that's going on. Again, my only drawback was the chorus. You know, could have been more stronger.
Strong, I believe that.
And that way, it sticks with you, and you can't forget it.
Yeah.
Again, it was good though.
I think the chorus was too low key to be more from upbeat to side. But it's a great song. I mean, good song. Only thing is, as we said about the chorus and the video, outstanding.
Yes.
Outstanding. The different shots, different sceneries, and
all of that.
Music and the you know. I think it could cross over. It seems to be a gospel, secular.
It definitely could cross over. It's
crossover.
something that could definitely play in a secular arena, which is great.
Which is good for them.
So that's really good. Someone says, okay, the thought to drop it. It was. Oh, you're
Nakisha again?
Okay, Nakisha,
from Jamaica.
You're confused. You changed your mind. Okay.
She come from Montreal, man. She come from
that's
Kingston.
right. Okay. Yeah, Ochi them don't know which side of the border.
And Kimberly Miller says she loves it. Thank you, Kimberly.
Very good.
And Lindy Turner said yes, it's a crossover.
She said no wishy-washy. The song is nice. All right, Nakisha. Thank you, Nakisha, for clarifying that because we were wondering about you.
We're really Jamaican, huh?
Yes, we were going to have you on the show next so that Dr. Hunter can counsel you.
Yeah. I see Blaze Hunter. He said something. What he said?
Word. Blaze. I don't see his comment.
Right here. Laugh out loud. I'm no longer crying. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh,
you were crying? I doubt that. Let me see.
No, not Blaze.
You should take a picture and show it to us.
Show it to us.
Seeing is believing. Our faith only works on other things.
Is that his nickname or is Hunter his last name?
He's your son.
What?
What's your dad's name?
What? I thought it was a stage name.
No.
Really?
He might be here. Is this your dad?
Blaze, we gotta talk. I mean,
he's a multi-millionaire. You should have him as your father. Okay.
But he would have to come with a. But I want to interview him. I'm gonna bring him on.
Listen,
Blaze, what are you doing next week?
Dr.
Come on.
Hunter, you can only come to him if he's gonna match your money. Okay.
Match your money. So only match your what?
Money.
So you have to come with that. But he said he's no longer crying. I'm good.
Oh, and he said, "Thank you for watching. Thank you for voting, Dad."
Oh, I'm so proud of you, son. I'll be rooting for you to win the Grammys next year, 2023.
And don't worry, your next video could be shot in his private jet that I'm taking to the Bahamas.
Yes, you need to come on that jet. You know what he said? Yeah, Blaze Hunter is his actual name.
Yes.
Blaze, have you ever been to Jamaica, man?
Well, you've been other places. Who knows what's happening there? So let's not just lock him in the box, okay? Your mom probably visits from, who knows? I'm just saying, you never know.
Never know. I want to meet him. I would love to interview him on this show. And
absolutely.
Are you gonna have a DNA kit?
When you get here, I will take care of all of that for you, darling.
Yes, right? And this is my dad. Thank you so much.
Blaze, if you talk to me nice, me make sure I say my father.
Oh my God. Blaze said this is my dad. No, I'm just saying, oh my God, another millionaire to release another child. Oh my word. What am I going to do?
Blaze, we will split the profit, okay? We will split the profit, Blaze. You are his son. You are the father.
I am oh my God. Thank you. He's a good son. He's a superstar. He's rocking for Jesus, and I'm happy. So I'm proud to have him as my son.
There you go.
I'm not only that, but I'm going to collect also for all the years I've helped him. I'm going to collect my manager's fee.
Your wow.
Blaze, where's Blaze? Of course, I'll come to the showbox. I've never been to Jamaica. Mama gave birth to me in America. Oh yes. Well, you know what we're gonna do?
Definitely.
Next Sunday, it'd be great to have my son Blaze Hunter
There we go.
right here on Pathway to Success. Now, Blaze, don't disappoint Dad. Now you gotta come in studio. I don't know if Kari Diamond is available to come in.
Blaze, I will be here to swipe to do the DNA kit.
Is in Atlanta? Well, how far is Atlanta from here? Or can
Not that
do you
far.
want to do a virtual interview?
He will get here.
But you get here. You
Yeah.
get here. With all that Daddy has, he wants a part of it.
Don't
so I'm sure
worry.
he gets
We
it.
can get you on the. What time is the flight? We'll schedule that. Okay. We'll have the pilot come and pick you up.
Oh, you hear that, Blaze? We'll have the pilot come and pick you up.
And just tell us, would you like the Rolls Royce or the Bentleys to pick you up from the airport? And we'll arrange that also.
You see, and he has to bring me to Atlanta too. I gotta
Yes. A bottle of wine we'll put in there.
put it right there
And
inside.
we'll make sure you're on time too.
He said he's there.
Oh,
Where? Atlanta.
okay.
He's
Okay, you're here. All right. Well,
So
if we don't have to send the jet, then that's fine.
That's
Then
fine.
I
He'll
will
come.
save
He'll
money.
come. He's a good son. You don't want to deplete his father at 55 years of age. He doesn't want to do that, right? He wants to do that.
Exactly.
Want to keep your father laughing.
And you're saving your dad money on fuel because if the
Yeah.
private jet came to Atlanta, it's,
And I can
You know.
sponsor the other video. Who knows? Son, would you give me a chance to rap my verse on one of the next video?
whatever you do,
Don't do that.
don't do that. You will go viral for a long reason.
Please, she doesn't believe that your father can rap. But she told him my son can rap. I can rap.
Blaze, if you teach him how to, you know what, Blaze, this is a good challenge. You need to teach him to rap by next week.
By
At
next
least
week.
couple bars.
Mhm.
Let me tell you, it's gonna go viral. I just don't know if that's the crowd we're going for. But listen, teach him how to rap.
Well, Blaze said Bentley.
The Bentley, okay, Blaze. The white one or the black?
The white or the black? Which one? Blaze?
We have to figure that out. We have to figure it that. That's important.
That's very important.
Yes.
Very important. He's in Atlanta. Looking forward to come to Atlanta. Where's that Icebox?
The icebox.
Blaze, let's go shopping at Icebox.
Wow. You see?
That is where Little Baby shop, Money Badger, all of those rappers
That's where
in
they
Atlanta.
shop.
So let's do it, son.
Sounds
Let's do
like
it.
a plan.
Oh, that would be a good reunion. Oh my word.
Yes.
Father and son shopping together. The cameras will be following us.
I'm telling
What
you.
a great reunion. What a great
I'm
thing.
telling you.
First time meeting. That's good.
Yeah, first time meeting.
Dr.
And I'll be
Christie
here to do the DNA swab to show the world that Blaze, remember my share. just remember our link up, right? My share.
You know, Blaze. Who knows? Blaze may just my son may just want to do a song with you on your. That'd be great.
Listen,
That'd be
listen.
great.
Whenever you're ready.
Blaze, you need to have her on. Yeah, you need to get together with her. Kari Diamond.
Yeah, I
do a
gotta
song
do the
with
rap Jamaican style though. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you gotta drop
I gotta
Jamaican
drop
style.
that Jamaican vibe. All right. So yeah, definitely. Well,
We-
look.
I think we have a trivia question.
Oh.
What is that? What is that, Kari? Tell us.
Oh
what's the
boy.
question?
So Cardi B. So guys.
Like father, like son. That'll be approved. Blaze is.
guys.
I gotta talk to Blaze after we get off set. We gotta talk, Blaze. I mean, we gotta
Okay.
talk.
So
Mhm.
guys, we are giving away something tonight. I don't know if you guys, if we could have zoomed this camera in, you could have seen Dr. Hunter's eyelashes. For those who wear lashes, let me tell you, female lashes real and they're very long. I mean, he's not wearing anything on his eyelashes. They're like out to here. So if you're trying to get your eyelash game up, okay, let me tell you, I bet this is what he's using. This is what you're using?
Yeah, I use a little bit now and again. It works.
Listen, okay, so if this is what you're using,
Mm-hmm.
then definitely, and if I'm seeing right, is this opal?
Opulent Roots Organic.
All right, Opulent Root Organic. And what's in here? We got Jamaican castor oil,
Castor
black seed oil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. And for those who want to get a little high no, I'm joking. No, none of that. All right. So, guys, we're giving this away. But, and if you want your eyelash to look like Dr. Hunter's, and I'm talking, trust me, I wish I could have zoomed in. His lashes are about to.
That's true.
This is the pen. This is the only way to break it down for you. Okay? This is the pen. and this is where his lashes is from his face. Okay, his lashes is out to there. I think this is what he's using in the morning. I gotta figure it out. Okay, because I'm sure you young ladies are sick of buying lashes. Dr. Hunter got the real deal.
Well, I believe that Kari has used some of this for her hair.
Well, yes, proper.
Proper hair. Look at that beautiful hair.
I'm trying. What they said, if you wearing your hair, your real hair, you rare.
Yeah, I love that. You're rare, you're real hair, you're rare. I love that. I love that.
You know, I'm trying a new thing because I do, guys. It's been a while. I've loved the extensions and all that, but I'm trying to venture with the things that God has given me, right?
And you're doing great with it.
Yeah,
It's
so,
all natural, guys.
Yes,
all natural.
it's actually my hair. Okay, so yes.
That's
so
good.
We're going to get to our trivia question. It says Cardi B first rose to fame in 2015 when she appeared on what TV show? I wonder which. And all y'all Cardi B fans should be able to tell us who
Hold on. Blaze says something you gave. Now my son is responding. You gave my son a 7. Miss Kari, I ain't sure about Wow, that's a hunter for you now. That's a hunter.
Oh, look, no. Blaze says my lashes are amazing too. Right?
Oh, that's what he said?
Yes.
Because he has dads.
That's what I'm talking
that's
about.
DNA.
I'm telling you, his lashes is about the hair. He's not wearing no lashes. Okay?
No
his
lashes.
is there. Okay?
Because he has dads. That's DNA in him. Yes.
So, guys, who can answer the trivia question? Cardi B first rose to fame in 2015 when she appeared on what TV show? What is the answer? For those who can answer it, we guarantee you, and ladies,
ship it.
We're gonna ship this to you. I'm telling you, this is the real deal. I'm sure you can you use this everywhere? Like everywhere? Ooh,
everywhere?
Everywhere.
Wow.
Even there. I'm joking.
If anybody's involved, can you use
it's
it?
better than there. You use it everywhere. So who can answer that question? Anybody know anything about who's answered? Love and hip hop. Oh, Patricia, girl.
Patricia.
Oh, Patricia.
Oh, wow,
Blaze,
Patricia,
Blaze, you don't need this because your lashes is out the hair. You don't need this.
No,
okay?
son, you don't need that, son. No.
No, Blaze. Wait a minute. Do you have a significant other? We would tell you how to get the product because maybe she needs it. Because and she can use it everywhere.
Everywhere. Love and hip hop. That's Patricia.
Well, you guys got the answer right. You guys got her name.
And where's she from? Where's Patricia from? Patricia, where are you from?
What else do we have with this? Do you guys have anything else? Just this? Okay, so guys, remember we're sending. It smells really good too.
It smells good.
Yeah, it really does. It has a nice scent, and we know we like nice scent. Now, I don't know how. Is it? Can they eat it? No, they might not.
No,
so don't put it there for those purposes. But it can do, other things. Oh yeah, it grows your edges. So for those who's been wearing their lace fronts, let's not talk about the lace front. And then you guys snatch them off, and you have gone bald around the edges.
Blaze said he hated her on that show.
Can we put a link in on Facebook so that they can know where to go and purchase?
This.
So if you're wearing edges and lace front, and you know that glue is taking out all your hair, and you know when that guy take you home or take you to the beach for the first date because he wants to see that wig come off, if you know it's not working out for you, you better pick up a bottle. All right, you know that. What is that?
Patricia's in Miami. Is it Miami?
You're okay. We got you. We got you.
We got you, Patricia.
We got you. And Patricia, if you have friends who I know the girls in Miami don't play with their lace front.
No,
but Lord, when they take it off, the Lord is our shepherd. We might need to get them a bottle.
We have Dr. Christy Wheeler. She's the first Black Los Angeles cheerleader. She just says, "Hello, pathway to success." That's Dr. Christy Wheeler.
Hello,
she
Doctor.
said she has started several movies also.
Wow.
Christy Wheeler. She's as a matter of fact, she's in Atlanta, Georgia too.
Wow.
Yeah. She was on this show.
Oh
The
my
laugh
God.
out loud lace front seat. That's
Yes.
Christy Wheeler.
Well,
Mhm.
definitely. So you guys pick up your bottle because you know when you take off those, you don't look nothing like what you look like when you take off those lace fronts. Nothing like that. We don't even recognize you. If you walked in the room, we're gonna think you have a new employee. So just get yourself some of this.
Well, Patricia said I wear my hair, no wigs for me. Oh, that's
Oh, you
good.
are rare. You are rare, honey.
Rare.
You are
She
rare.
is rare. She's an original.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Just as she came to earth with her hair, that's how she's rocking it.
Oh, there
Originality.
we go.
I love that.
It.
I love that. Well, I want to thank you all
Mm-hmm.
for joining us on this segment of Pathway to Success. What a great success story, an inspirational story. But what a great success.
Thank you.
In Kari Diamond sitting right beside me.
Thank you.
I want to thank you so much for coming
Thank
up
you
to
for
Pathway to
having me.
Success. And we'd love to have her. No, we're going to sit and go into some talking about this.
I'll be back.
About a show on relationship, man and woman talk. Let's have a man and woman talk show.
I'm telling you, that sounds like a plan.
That sounds like
Why
a good
you
plan.
shouldn't-
Man
Why
and
you
woman
need
talk
your
show.
own hair? Why you need to be rare?
Why you need to be
I
rare?
look like Aunt Jemima before that intimate moment.
Oh, always have to be dolled up and looking good, huh? Always. In closing,
to
Kari,
try.
anything you want to leave with them as you go for the week?
You know what, guys? Whatever this week, what you should challenge yourself to do is write down a vision, something that you want to do. Go online, find a picture to go with that vision, and put it down. And write down the scripture that although the vision tarry, it will come to pass. Wait for it, and put it right next to it. And right next to that his thoughts towards you are for good and not evil. And I guarantee you, next year you'll be telling me all about how everything started to happen for you.
Wow, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And Blaze, you need to reach out to your father after we get off here.
Blaze,
But I'm going to
call
ask,
us.
let's make this show viral. How can we do that?
Yes, you guys gotta like it, share it, and subscribe. All of that stuff. If you guys don't do it, then we're not talking to them.
Right. Like, share, subscribe. Right?
That's
And I
right.
expect Blaze to be doing that. Blaze, my son said such an amazing show. I really had a great time, Dad. Miss Kari, you guys are amazing. Oh, thank you so much, son.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. When you come to the airport, you will be there to pick him up.
Oh, we'll be there.
You'll be
Listen,
there.
anytime there's a free Bentley or a free Rolls Royce at
Yes,
a
son.
date, I am there. Okay?
Yes, son. She'll be there.
I'll be there.
I remember that song, I'll Be There. It was by Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah, but for now, you guys gotta just beat it.
Beat it. She's from Kingston and Clarendon, man.
I don't know why. Next time I come here, I'm gonna have a shirt that says "I am from Clarendon."
I'm gonna have a shirt saying I'm from Kingston, man.
And I'm gonna say, and anybody from Kingston get bullets.
Oh, I'm gonna have one with a little weed on it. We love you all. Thank you for a wonderful time, Pathway to
We had a
Success.
great time,
And thank you for the interaction with us on Pathway to Success.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next time. Bye.